1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will show you this loss. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wins, 1 loss with the new Purrely. Let's do it. Probably the most confusing thing for a lot of people is they don't know when you have to actually set your max seed. Banish the Lily off the field, dodging the impermanence. I think we all learned from this duel. We need to summon Azalea more. Take this, Makanko! How is this possible? Now, before I talk to you about my build, let me show you how everyone else is building this deck. Right now, Purrely, Tier 1 on the tier list. Look at all these decks. Makanko down here. The Soul Tier 1. We click on this for the breakdown. We could click on Tournaments Only for a better breakdown. We could also see the sample decks. Look at that. First place, top 4, top 8. All different community tournaments. Millennium Series Cup, China Master. All of these tournaments. It's off the screen. It is nuts. Now, the difference between my build and everyone else comparatively to the deck type breakdown is they are not using Effect Veiler as much. I like this a lot, drawing it during the opponent's turn with the effect of the Sleepy, making it usable. But Imperm is also very good, especially just discarding it with one of your quick play spells so that you could equip it with your Plump. Also, I had to go back to playing Called by the Grave and cross out Designate. When you get max seed and you don't have an optimal hand, you gotta swarm the field with the regular Purrely, special summoning them from the deck, and I absolutely hate getting max seed, so being able to negate that was great. And also another change that I stand by is I am playing 3 Purrely Street. Being protected from being targeted is huge. It is so important to not get Veiler, to not get Impermanence. Your Lily gets Impermed, and that could just shut you down for the rest of the turn. So I'm loving it. Stop the max C, set up the field spell, make the Purrely Nor, and win the duel. And it's not just for turn 1. This is good turn 2 also. It's going to protect your happiness as you go in for lethal. It's going to protect your Plump and your Lily as you try to make a Nor. The rest of my duels are live recorded, but for this duel, I did not hit record, but I do have the replay, and I'll show you a highlight from this duel. So we're starting off with in turn 2, the Baron de Fleur already negated, the Fenrir already banished, we have the field spell protecting from being targeted. Now, let's try to break this field. Activating the Purrely after being summoned onto the field. We're going to be grabbing our Pretty Memory. Now, we're going to be turning into a Beauty. Beauty's going to have the ability to suck up a card in the field, and also we're going to be able to negate if we want to. Now, that's right, we're swinging in, destroying ourselves because we could trigger the field spell and the My Friend Purrely. Think about doing this play. Kill your own monster, that's an Exceed, to trigger the field spell and trigger your My Friend Purrely for huge plussing. We unfortunately only had 2 cards in the graveyard to add back to the hand. Now, Purrely within the damage step, as you can see there, that's the end of the damage step, adding a Purrely Leap off the top of the deck. Now, let's make some big plays in main phase 2. Let's Shokan into another Beauty, which could activate again to suck up another card on the field. We're going to use the Sleepy Memory, equip the Sleepy Memory onto the Beauty. Now, I'm not sure if we discard the Leap here. We're going to send the My Friend Purrely, sucking up the Kashtira Fenrir and setting up with the Leap, and then equipping a double Memory. So during the opponent's standby phase, we're going to be able to draw 1, draw 2, then we could draw 4 cards total with the Purrely Leap if we go into an X Purrely Nor, or we could sit on the negate, then go into the X Purrely Nor. Now, when I'm paying attention, I do make sure to drop my Max C in the standby phase. Was not paying attention here, but that's okay. We're gonna hold on to the Max C because I'm thinking they're probably not gonna Fenrir after using Lubellion. And by the way, looking at their profile image and their name, I don't know what their name is, I thought this is a purely mirror match. Apparently, it is not. Okay, we'll be chaining our Max Seed to a Bestial, and I don't plan on playing around a Gamma. So we're just gonna go in, that's fine. Foolish Burial, okay. Absol Router, so we are playing against Dragon Link confirmed. So Max C should hopefully completely shut down their turn, and then we go in with the Happy Memory Lethal. Now's the time to chain Max C to the Bestial, and if he does not stop it, I think for the video, we'll probably just skip to the end of their turn. Now I am choosing to use my Impermanence on that Lubellion. I do not want him to set up a Branded Beast that could be popping my field spell. I do want to be fully protected from being targeted. And that's it. That's his whole field. Just a Hieratic Seal, which could spin a card back we control back to the hand. But with the Purrely Street, I will be protected. Unfortunately, we drew all 3 of our Purrely Street, but that's okay. It's discard fodder. And having more than having none, I think that's a lot better. We're going to open this up with a Happy Memory, discard a card, get the Happy Memory into the graveyard for our Lily. I want Lily to copy it, get multiple attacks. Hopefully he summons a monster off of the Hieratic Seal so that I could swing into it multiple times to make a huge Nor. Even better, I could make a beauty alongside my happiness, and I could change the monster he summons into defense into attack, and then just go for game. So Lily here, we're going to be activating, of course, triggering the regained, and there's actually going to be some Bystials on the field, so we don't have to worry or hope that he's not going to summon a monster from the deck. Double the Bystial. Now, Baldrake is not going to be able to banish us because we have the Purrely Street. It is a targeting banish. Now, with the my friend Purrely that we searched for, we're going to be searching for another quick play spell. I want to play this very carefully. We need to get our happiness out, and it being untargetable is huge. He is popping off with Hieratic Seal right now, which will stop our my friend Purrely from the search. Not too big of a deal, though. Back to the hand with my friend Purrely, and he is now actually summoning from the deck triple Bystial on the field. Untargetable Lily. Didn't even go for our field spell. Not that he should have. He should have stopped our my friend Purrely. Now we have untargetable happiness. Happy into happy. Make sure he does not chain link block. He has nothing activatable. No delay. His field's not lighting up. That gives us a lot of information. We could spin that back row card back to the hand. Boom. Non-targeting spinach. And now we're going to protect something from being destroyed by card effects. It does not really matter here. We're going to protect our field spell. Of course, we're discarding the my friend Purrely. He spun back to the hand. Now let's try to get lucky. With the Purrely, I would really like a pretty. We need pretty to make a beauty. 1, 2, no pretty. But we can keep on rolling, keep on getting lucky, keep on gambling with the regular Purrely. Gonna set up with the Delicious. Delicious will be a good equip onto our happiness. But first, we're going to be following up with the Sleepy. With the Sleepy, let's summon another Purrely and try to get lucky. We're gonna discard our third field spell away. Come on now, pretty. Pretty, it just like that. Very well done. 0 attack through his swarm. So we're going to be able to use the Purrely, go into a beauty, activate Delicious, equip it onto the beauty, change the battle position of the Bystial Druid Swarm, and make it indestructible by battle. Come forth, beauty. This is it. If he's got no hand traps, I mean, we're completely untargetable. We have game. He's got something activatable. What is that? Is that the, well, what? Oh, it's a, oh my God, no. He had nothing activatable, but we did our 5th summon. I actually had game. Ain't no freaking way. Oh my Jesus. How is this possible? We got Purrely Nibiru'd. Oh no, I mean, we had to go for game. I thought I was so safe with the Purrely Street, and he did spin back our my friend Purrely, which we then discarded. Damn. That sucks. And then the Druid Swarm is going to send the token. But this is okay, actually. We could still make Nor with this, believe it or not. So we are going to be summoning from the graveyard our Purrely. It's better to summon it from the grave and not from the deck. You do want to keep them in the deck. They are fuel. And with that Purrely, we are going to be getting nothing. Unfreaking believable. This is okay. With Delicious, you equip it into the Plump. That's 2 material. And then we do have a beauty in the graveyard. So with the beauty in the graveyard, we could equip it onto the Plump, giving us 4 materials after we equip something else. And then we could send the Veiler or the Purrely Street to suck up a card in the field, which will be our 5th material. Let's do it. Equip. Sleepy and Pretty for the additional draw and the suckage. I am going to set the Veiler. Yeah. I'm going to leave the Purrely Street up. It's going to give us another material for more juice, and we get another draw. So let's send the Veiler, suck up the Regained. I'm going to leave up that Nibiru, and now we got 5 material. Very well done. So always remember this with the Plump, that if you summon Plump and there's 2 spell traps in either player's graveyard, that's 4 materials. The 5th material, if you have a beauty, is their field, or the 5th material is a quick play spell from your hand. So either quick play spell or a card in their fields. Come forth, X Purrely Nor. 6 material, 7 material after the end phase attach, and we're going to draw 2 cards during their turn. Now, the big thing we have to worry about here during the opponent's turn is going to have to be Goddess. And the best way to play around Goddess is ensure they do not have a Link 2 on the field plus 2 other monsters. That'll be 1 monster, 2 monster, plus the 3rd monster being the Link 2, and then our monster would be the final monster to summon the Goddess. Goddess requiring 4 materials to make. All right, let's get drawing with our Sleepy Memories. Hopefully we get a hand trap here. Delicious, no good. 1 more, come to me. Call with the Grave. Okay, well, we could spin 3 times. We could spin once and still be unaffected. The Purrely Street is not protecting us whatsoever. So even when we become affectable, he's going to be able to target us. Seyfert, I'm just going to be passing on everything. If he can't make Goddess, I'm passing. Striker Dragon, that's fine. He's only got 2 monsters plus ours. That is not able to make make the Link 5 Goddess. Summoning a Bestial. Again, this is not Goddess, so I'm passing. We're not going to spin. Banishing Striker for Red Eye's Darkness Metal. We actually have to spin that. That is a Goddess. He could summon a dragon from the graveyard and then make Goddess with it. So, boom. I consider the Red Eye's Darkness Metal just like a Link 2. I don't know if I want to give him back Regained. He could equip it from the graveyard. I think it's okay. Regained. He can grab a Branded Beast. Branded Beast set up with a Regained during the end phase. Maybe, yeah, we're going to keep it on us. Let's keep it. Spin back the Red Eye's Darkness Metal. Back into the bomb deck you go. And he's got 5 cards in the hand with a Boot Sector Launch. So we do have to be careful. I think Boot Sector Launch, we actually do have to spin it. So right now we're still unaffected. Banishing for Wyver Burster. Okay, we're passing. If he makes a Chaos Angel here, we'll just be unaffected and we'll sit, and he's not going to be able to affect us with it. And it's going to go against his plan to make a Goddess. Making Dark. Okay, that's the Link 2. If he gets one more body on the field, which will be the Collapse Serpent, we're going to have to spin the Dark away. Now, with Collapse Serpent on the field, we must spin back the Dark. With Dark gone, he's now got Boot Sector Launch. He could summon up to 2 monsters from the hand. Then we would get Goddessed. He could also pop with the Rocket Tracer. He already used up his normal summon, so we do actually have to pop this. Yeah, we gotta spin it. Let's spin it. Let's go. And his normal summon's gone. Back to the deck with you. Now, we decided to keep Delicious under the Nor, even though we lose our quick effect when we attach during the end phase of the street, because we're now big enough to not die from that Nibiru. 3,100 defense. And he's setting. He's out of plays. We got this. Let's go. Completely disrupted his turn with triple spin, and he scoops it up. Yes. All right, my opponent double set pass, and we have an open field. We're gonna have to summon or set our Effect Veiler or Max C. I think we are going to actually get rid of the Max C. Yeah, let's set that. Let's use the Delicious Memory on it. Protect it from battle destruction. Would have been a lot more helpful if he had a monster himself that we could swing into, making it indestructible. We do have a call by if he has any nonsense here. All right, let's make sure we discard our Purrely Leap. I'm gonna be holding on to my Call by the Grave. With the Purrely Leap, we're gonna be equipping it onto our Plump here. Unfortunately, no field spell targeting protection as we activate to get searching. My friend Purrely is here, and let's get plumping. Let's see if he has anything. If he does, with my friend Purrely, we'll summon a regular Purrely and try to get lucky. And it is a Labyrinth deck. Okay, we're maxing that. You know, we could have waited with the maxi if he was going to summon more, because just using the regular Big Welcome Labyrinth is not going to be really anything. It's just going to be a summon and return back to the hand. Yeah, maybe we should have held on to our maxi. Oh, yeah. Welcome and Lady change to the Max C. So do take note of this on an open field. If they do the big welcome, wait for another special summon, I'd say. Oh, my lovely. All right, let's get plumping. This is turn 2. We're going into attack. Everything in defense for him, interestingly enough. He is afraid of getting 1 turn killed, understandably. Lovely activating to pop, non-targeting poppage. We do not have a happiness to protect our plump from destruction, and does take out our plump here. We have used up our normal summon, but we have my friend Purrely to search for a quick play, and then we can get lucky with the regular Purrely. I mean, is it really lucky? Our entire deck is quick play spells. Come on now. Let's get sleepy, 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 because we do not want to add one of them from the top of the deck here. We want something that we can actually go into and exceed. Alrighty, this is it. Sleepy Memory into the Purrely. We really need something here. Come on now. We'll get rid of the Purrely from the hand. Come forth, Purrely. Top 3 of our deck. We need a quick play spell. Let's do it. He's got something? No, he's got nothing. Pretty Memory. Sleepy, not so good. Double Pretty. This is it. We could suck him up. We could negate. We could potentially make a Zeus play here, or just keep our beauty on the field for the My Friend Purrely trigger. Recycle cards in the graveyard if something happens. This is very, very good. We don't want to use the Pretty from the hand to summon another, because we could get unlucky. We already used Lily to equip from the grave, so we do need this from the hand here. All right, let's use our Pretty. Let's send our Max C, and I'm going to suck up the Lady, I think so. I think Lady's going to be the better suck here. We could just negate the Lovely. If he sets up a back row card, the Lady's going to become untargetable, and we can much more easily negate the Lovely. All right, the big question is, do I go in and Zeus? Do I Zeus? Do I end with Beauty? If something happens to Beauty, it triggers the My Friend Purrely. We're going to add back a bunch of quick play spells in the graveyard. We're going to give up on our negates. Oh, geez. We do have called by if his monster goes to the graveyard. I'm not going to go with the Zeus. I'm going to be playing into the My Friend Purrely. We would have had a 4 material Zeus double field wipe, but then we don't really have a good follow-up. Now, I am just going to use my beauty right away. I'm going to set up the negate, and we should be good. Big welcome from the grave. spinning back my beauty. Now, the lovely is going to be negated here. This will trigger my friend Purrely. Okay, this is good. Playing around our effect Veiler, so we would have not been able to negate within the main phase. All right, let's get recycling. Now, I mean, a Labyrinth deck being able to one-turn kill 7,500 through an effect Veiler? I don't think so. Add. All come back to me. We also have a Call by the Grave if he tries to make a Muckraker. We could banish in the graveyard. He has a Lady in the graveyard, so we could also banish that if he tries to do any shenanigans from the hand. Ariana is now here. And you know what? I do think that we do want to veil it. Let's get veiling. Let's negate. He can't use the big welcome to dodge the negate as he used it on our beauty earlier. That's fine. Which, I mean, think about that. You summon Ariana, I veil her. He big welcomes it back to the hand to dodge it, then trigger the lovely to then pop a card in the field or the hand. That's a big play. Muckraker, as I expected. We have the Call by the Grave to banish whatever he targets in the grave. We got this. All right, he's targeting the lady right now. Let's banish it from the grave, and then he's probably done. Used up his normal summon. His back row is not activatable, and if he has a lady in the hand, he'd have to summon it now, and it would only go in defense. Yes, let's do it. Finger the lady. Still has to discard, by the way, even though your target is now banished. Starting to set. We are safe for this turn, and you got a Muckraker stuck on the field. All right, in the end phase, we're going to Purrely leap, recycle back our little Purrely monsters. We would like to top deck any of them, and also being able to summon them is very good. Otherwise, the Purrely leap is very good to use against lady. Chain link block lady with the leap. Max C in me. Okay, we are going to definitely change that Max C. Let's do this. We got my friend Purrely, Quadra quick play. He's going to welcome Labyrinth and an unknown back row. This should be easy game. Let's discard our Sleepy, come forth Lily. Lily, we have to set up that field spell. With the field spell, we got definite lethal here. Chaining, welcome to the Lily. Okay, sure. A negated lady on the field. Don't mind if I do. Come to me, Purrely Street. Let's set up being protected. Let's set up being untargetable. And let's get our lethal damage over the Muckraker. And now, just like that, the Lily is now fully protected from being targeted. We're going to be searching with my friend, triple Happy Memory. And with the Happy Memory, we can keep it in the hand, or we can get into the graveyard to set up the Lily. Activate the Happy. Now, this part does not really matter. We're going to protect something from being destroyed by card effects. Let's get discard in. Get that pretty into the graveyard. Hold on to the Delicious so we could equip it onto our Happiness, and we don't even need this effect. Let's do it. Reveal, and we have a Sleepy on top of that. Do not accidentally equip your Sleepy onto a Happiness when you're going for game. You can only equip up to 3 cards. Set that up, come forth, Happiness, 1 turn kill. Now, no one actually lets me go through the whole 1 turn kill, or will he? He's drawn a bit off of that Max C. Let's set up with our Delicious, spin back that back row that is activatable. On the resolution, non-target equipage. He already passed priority. We are spinning, and just like that, back to the hand. What could he even top deck into? He can't do anything. We're gonna make the Muckraker indestructible, and because you can't even draw anything, let's keep on rolling with our Purrely. Purrely, come forth from the deck, discarding. We got another Sleepy, another Purrely Street. We can't equip these onto the Happiness. We got to keep the Happiness nice and large with Happiness only and Delicious. We already did our 1 Delicious equip, so you can only equip 2 more times. Smack him for 19, activate the Happiness, and we could only afford here to just grab more Happinesses for additional attacks. You still have another attack. Make sure to get reduced. Happy Memory here. Nothing activatable from the opponent. Nothing to even chain link block equipping on the Happiness, and no more back or to spin back. We're just making you indestructible by card effect. I'm not going to give you any more draws for your Max C. I do not think so. 2,700. Get searching, get reducing. The Mad Lad has not surrendered yet. Maybe he has not seen my OTK video. Reduce. I refuse to believe. This late into the new pack release, this Mad Lad has not seen a 1-turn kill yet. Well, you're welcome, my friend. Write it down, because we're going in. Boost it up. 3,500. Not quite lethal yet. We do need 1 more attack. Activate, get reducing. We can't equip any more quick plays. We already did our 3, so we're just going to grab a pretty from main phase 2 Purrely if we actually needed it, which we do not. Reduce a final amount. Attack for the final attack. Lethal damage. We are going first again. We're going to have to set our Maxi. If it were level 1, I could actually summon it, set up the street so we are protected from being targeted. Delicious, make our monster indestructible by battle. I think this is probably the most confusing thing for a lot of people is they don't know when you have to actually set your Maxi to make a play. It's like normal summoning your Maxi and then summoning a sprite. Ash Blossom, finger the ash, negate. I do not think so. And this is why I love Called By, not just for the Maxi, but also for the Ash. It's quite surprising to me that a lot of people have taken Called By out of their deck in favor of cards like Triple Tactics Talent instead. Of course, discard our Impermanence, come forth Lily. Now with Called By, Imperm in the graveyard, plus equipping the Delicious, that's gonna be 4 materials total. And we do need a final 5th material, which the My Friend Purrely is gonna grab us. So let's grab the Delicious. 2 spell and traps in either player's graveyard is gonna be the 3rd and 4th. And ideally with the My Friend Purrely, we grab a Sleepy for additional draw. We have the Purrely Street to draw again. So we have draw 2, and we have an X Purrely Nor unaffected from activated effects. Sleepy, 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 come to me. Now let's make sure we do not mess this up. Chain to the Sleepy. Make sure we are using the 2nd effect here. Equip the Sleepy, and then we could just get equipment from the grave right now. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you did not have the Purrely Street. They could chain a negate, and it would negate everything. Equipping from the grave, equipping from the hand, but I'm feeling safe with the Street. We don't need to banish, and then we got our end phase after making the X Purrely Nor unaffected from activated effects. Double draw during the standby phase, and just like that, we are the best deck. This is why we tier 1, setting Maxi in a tier 1 deck. Equip that Sleepy. Let's do it. Now let's hope we get lucky. I want some Veiler. I want some Maxi. I want some Ash Blossom. Come to me. No good with the Street. Come on now. One more. Give me a hand trap. Come on. Veiler, Max, Ash. Absolutely freaking nothing, mate. We have 3 spins. And we could spin once and we'll still be unaffected. Cash Tier of Fenrir. Holy moly, it's so annoying. If you spin it back, you could summon another one from the hand. Oh, geez. I think we should actually just wait. The problem is the Fenrir could banish our My Friend Purrely or my field spell, even though the Nor is unaffected. Oh, my cheeses. It is the mirror match. Happiness. Okay. We made our Maxi indestructible by battle. So he could actually Lily, make a Happiness, and then swing into the Maxi 10 times and just keep on searching. So we're gonna have to stop that, I think so. If at any moment he can make a Nor, that's when we're gonna spin with our X Purrely Nor. We just have to hope he does not set up with a Purrely Street. A really good counter against us would potentially be a Purrely Street and a Beauty, because then we could only detach once to spin the field spell. We detach again, the Beauty could then negate. Oh no, he got the Street. He freaking knows. Okay, but he'll make a Happiness, not a Beauty. So we're good for now. We're fine. We do want him to use his hard once per turn effect to the Lily instead of spinning it back on the activation of the field spell, because then he would just summon another one. Now the regular Lily, the Purrely that is not hard once per turn. Pretty memory. So he is changing up his plan. Lily into Beauty, not making Happiness. Okay, Purrely. Completely untargetable. We could only target the Cash Tier of Fenrir or the Street. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? Happiness in hand and Beauty in the graveyard? So he could swing in my Maxi a bunch of times and make a Beauty, and he's got a Fenrir, and he's got a Purrely Street. What the heck do we do? Oh my Jesus. We have to answer the Beauty. We have to wait for his hard once per turn, which he just activated. We can't spin him back because of the Street. The Beauty's gonna eat up double spin. So what are we doing here? Yep, Beauty. I feel like we're locked up now. We spin back the Street, then I can't activate again because then Beauty negates. So because of Beauty, we can only spin 2 cards. What 2 cards do we spin? We could spin back the Street, let it resolve, then we could double spin, but then his Fenrir is gonna banish our My Friend Purrely or my field spell. I don't want that though. Oh geez. I think that maybe we could just spin back the Fenrir and then spin back the field spell and be okay with that. He'll negate and then we'll just spin back again. Yep. Maxi, hello. Indestructible by battle, just for you, my friend. You didn't even have to do it yourself. So I guess this is something you gotta kind of be worried about if you open up with setting your Maxi into the Delicious. I mean, we played optimally. We had to do that. Okay, we have to chain link block that. Actually, we're gonna have to activate as soon as he activates that. We gotta do it. We got to do it. So we could spin back a Purrely plus the Street or the Fenrir plus the Street. And I feel like we have to grind him out. Gotta grind him out with the My Friend and the Street. Okay, we're gonna send the Plump, get rid of the Call by the Grave. I cannot risk him spinning, banishing My Friend Purrely. I think we have to do the Fenrir right now. actually. Yeah, let's spin back the Fenrir. Keep up the My Friend Purrely. So if he does deal with the Nor, we're going to be able to add a bunch of cards from the graveyard back to our hand. So we can have a good follow-up. We want that very good follow-up play. All right, goodbye to you. And he's not able to equip the happiness now. He's thinking if he wants to discard. Discard summon a Purrely within the battle phase. I'm all for it. Okay, protected from destruction. That does absolutely nothing to us. Discarding or what? Come on, come on. Discard. You got nothing. This is a really tense matchup. The Purrely Street really... Oh... Call by the Grave gone. Okay. Into the regular Purrely. You know, whatever he adds here does not... Well, actually, if he adds something good, that could still be something you can equip onto his cards. My Friend, a Pretty, and a Purrely. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. I do think with the Pretty, he's going to want to suck up the Nor if we become affected. We got a Chain Link block again. We blocking again. We're going to be getting rid of our Imperm, our Sleepy. Got to spin back the field spell. He's going to negate, so then we have to actually spin the field spell twice. This is unfortunate. This was to keep our My Friend Purrely on the field, dealing with the Fenrir instead. Wow, this duel actually makes me want to play Fenrir in my deck again. I'm going to keep the level 1 onto the Nor so we can attach during the end phase. Let's spin it back. Get spinning. Be gone, field spell. Now they're targetable, but I can't target them with anything. Yep, additional attack with that max C. Yep. And also it's very important that we stopped the Beauty attaching the Pretty to change the Maxino attack position. So we did not want to get lethal there. I don't think he has enough happinesses though. We blocked one of the happinesses, so he's gonna, I think he's out of attacks actually. Does he have another happiness in the deck to equip onto? Grabbing a My Friend Purrely for some follow-up plays. Okay, sure. Keep on reducing my defense position max C. Love tapping it with the Beauty. Sure, why not? You don't have to swing a Beauty to turn that into a Zeus, you know. Yeah, look at that. Double happy in the grave. Oh no, Zeus and leaving up the Beauty and going into the Zeus. 5 material Zeus, double field wipe. So what do we do here? Our Nor is negated right now. So we'll equip the Street during the end phase. All right. Get equipping. Is he wiping the fields? I mean, getting rid of his Beauty to wipe this up? Probably not. So I'm thinking right here, if we equip a Pretty's going to allow us to suck up his monster, and then he's going to have to chain negate or wipe the fields. So I think the ideal play would be, I grab Pretty, I attempt to suck up Beauty, he chain negates, then I chain spin Zeus. That's the play. He has to misplay to do that though. He should just chain Zeus to Nor. Beauty should be only protecting the Zeus here. All right. Let's force it. Let's force it. Let's go. Let's send the max C. Suck up the Beauty. Negate with Beauty. Come on. Negate with the Beauty, mate. Unfortunately, sending our entire field to the graveyard with the Zeus, we're not going to be triggering the My Friend Purrely nor the Street. So I'm really regretting spinning back that Fenrir. Yeah, he's Zeusing. He is not misplaying this up. Damn. Yeah, I think if I were to play this again, I would have spun back a Purrely and just left up the Fenrir. Just let the Fenrir banish the My Friend, because otherwise they have the play to make Zeus anyway. So Zeus, Fenrir, the main outs for the back row cards here. All right, well, 2 materials left on that Zeus, but with Lily, we could force his activation, and then we could follow up with the Delicious. So Lily, let's get setting up. Come to me, and we got the My Friend, which we did not activate because he could have chained his Zeus, and then we would have lost our hard once return activation. So all we have to do is Lily equip the Beauty, and then he uses Zeus, and then we got My Friend, we got Delicious, we got this. Come forth, Beauty. And he can't even. I mean, we have a negate. Wow, he should have sent the Lily to the graveyard. I can't believe he let this happen. That's it. Your Zeus is locked up. You screwed up, mate. You could not wait. My Friend Purrely, come to me. Happy, happy, happy. Yes. Now, let's get Delicious. He could still chain link block my Beauty from equipping this, and he does not. Thank you very much. Get Delicious up in here. If he didn't chain link block that, maybe he won't chain link block other cards also. Ooh, maybe he just won't. He's just afraid that we're going to negate, not remembering to chain link block in the mirror match. Now, we do not want to change the battle position of the Zeus. He's too large, 3,000 attack, but I do think I want to make him indestructible by battle with the Delicious. Suck it up. No to the battle position, and yes to indestructible. Let's get lucky. Discard the Street. Come forth Purrely. Purrely into the happy is going to be good. If I can get another Street, that could be pretty good. Even another quick play spell would be good. Something else to equip onto our monsters. Oh, come on. Jeez. I whiff my Purrely every freaking time. Come on now. That's fine. It's fine. Purrely into the happy. Happy swing in. Activate search. We could reduce, then equip on the Beauty. And then we could put the Zeus into attack position 1500, keep on swinging. So we have double attack with the happiness right here. We got this. There's no way we losing this one. Let's go, happy. Boom. Taking that 1K. We fine with that. Now, this is all damage step. We're going to be searching. We're going to be reducing. We'll grab up our delicious. We still have the additional attack of the happy, so the first search is pretty much free. It could be whatever we want. Don't forget to reduce 1500. We're gonna beauty, put the Zeus into attack position. Beauty's gonna be huge. Huge beauty. Attack position Zeus. Oh, he's chain link blocking. Now you block. Wow. Damn. Okay. We're gonna have to negate the Zeus, and now with the additional attacks of happiness, we can't put the Zeus into attack position. It's not worth it. We want all the attacks of happiness to go through. All right, we'll make it indestructible by battle again. Sure, why not? Get swinging, get searching. We could at least end with a big Nor. So our lethal play is gone. Lethal dream. I don't think we had 10,000 damage though, right? Can someone do the math on that? Beauty equipped a delicious chain to attack, and then we had 3 more attacks with happiness. Get equipping, additional attack, and 3 material. Let's keep on setting this up. We're gonna make the My Friend Purrely indestructible by card effect. Happy again, reduce again. Perma reduce, by the way. More material, more material. Come on, come on, come on. Happy on happy. Suck it up. Again, taking that 1K. Come on, we're at the end of this. We're at the end of this. We have 1 more equip. I'm out of happy. So what we could do is grab another quick play here, equip onto our happy, make a Nor main phase 2. Beauty could suck up the Zeus, or we could leave up the Zeus. And by leaving up the Zeus, we are going to have the My Friend Purrely stay on the field. So let's grab Sleepy for additional draw. That's what I'm thinking. Reduce, and the final equip on the happiness, and then we're making the Nor. Let's do it. 6 material Nor, My Friend Purrely, plus a boosted beauty for the negate. This is great. It's a good mirror match. Damn. I can't believe he broke my Nor field on his second turn. The Fenrir Street, he did get pretty lucky on the regular Purrely, adding the happiness though. Yeah, we and Zeus'in. We're going to keep up the negate, unaffected, triple spin, and we have follow-up if he does anything to our Purrely exceeds 10,000 life. Let's finish this next turn. Get that draw. We drawing. Don't mind if I do. We could save one of our Nor effects, keeping it unaffected from activated effects. And he scoops it up. Let's go. Yes. Now, this is a bad hand. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, whip out the Lily. And with Lily, we're going to go into My Friend. And with My Friend, we're going to have to set up a beauty play. That is the goal when your hand sucks. And the good thing about beauty is you could have multiple beauty on the field for multiple negates. Pretty come to me, and we could still get lucky with the 1 Purrely from the deck here. Let's go, let's go. Purrely from the deck. Top 3, come to me. Sometimes the best play is just to get lucky. Okay, pretty, sleepy, delicious. I think our play is going to be, we don't have enough for delicious, so we're going pretty. Double beauty, double negate. Not an ideal turn 1, but still pretty good. And also with a field spell, we get to draw a card during the opponent's turn. Hopefully drawing into a maxi, that'd be good. Whipping out the beauty, and let's double it up. Let's get street in, equip our sleepy, double negate, ash blossom, draw 1. For a bad hand, not so bad. We are quite tiny though. Only 1,600 attack. No delicious effect on them, which lasts for 2 turns if we were to have used 1. No Maxi. No Veiler. That sucks again. Jeez, we drew all the monsters. We drew way too many. Oh my gosh. Makonko. Not Makonko. Oh no. Now, this one is not untargetable. And he's also summoning my Purrely. Well, it is negated, so sure. Why not? Well, we got beauty negate. We're going to hold on to the ash for the Ohime, and then we have the other beauty negate if he does not get the Hugh Lee out on the field. Negate. We're afraid of Hugh Lee. We have a negate for the Ohime. He does not have battle damage reflect here. Okay, he's summoning Ohime without activating it? No. What? Nini. Nini with no equip. That's not a Hugh Lee. Okay. Sending from the deck to the graveyard. Do we ash this? I don't think so. What he's going to send? The Makonko dance and then Link summon and then reborn his Nini? I don't think we really have to worry about that. There's no Hugh Lee play off of this. He could have done is he could have sent a Hugh Lee from the deck to the graveyard, then use the fire dance to reborn it. Axe of Fools. Okay, we're just going to have to negate the Nini here from being able to reflect battle damage if he has another equip for her. And if the final card in his hand is an Ohime, we do have the Ash negate. But it can't be because he already used the Great Ceremony. What the heck is he doing? Let's use the street and let's further equip onto our beauty. Let's get that beauty big. Nice and large. We are going to be giving it, I think we will maybe get double suck. Yeah, we'll double suck him up. Suck, suck, suck. We got triple suck. All 3 beauties on the fields. triple pretties, that is. And then we'll make a big fat Nor, and there's not much you can do. All right, first we'll see if there's any Ash Blossom in the hand. Oh, get the hell out of here, mate. Could have sucked up the Axe of Fools, and then we could have been sucking with the other ones. Rank up. Yes. Interesting hand. We are going first here. Let's check for the Ash. Do you have the Ash, sir? Looks like he's got a Max C, though. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with Max C, and the best way to deal with Max C as Purrely is to simply ignore it. It does not exist. All right, we're gonna be opening up with triple Purrely here to try to eat up a negate, and it's gonna be good for our delicious memory to be used on it also. So if he has an impermanence or a Veiler, this will be good. And then we got the full Nor play follow-up, summon a Lily from the deck, and we're good. So let's see if he imperms this. No? Okay, so just Max C we have to deal with, and we're good. Ooh, pretty and street. We don't have a street right now, but counting up for our delicious, we're gonna grab a pretty. Now, our Lily could grab a street, or we can grab a leap off of it, and let's go into delicious right away. Now, Max C. So we felt out the Max C early, we played around in permanence, and we are good. Get delicious. Plum, plum, plum. All right, he still has something. Did he draw into an imperm or something? What was that? Pretty come forth. Lily, we are discarded. Get that Purrely out of here. Lily activate after playing around the impermanence with a Purrely play first. Oh my Jesus, and he drew it. No way. We played around imperm to play into it, but ooh, we actually have a play around it. Sleepy, equip onto Plump, Plump, banish Lily, and we're good. No way. Just like that, we're gonna banish the Lily, play around the impermanence, and damn, we're good. And we have our X Purrely Nor right there, all 5 material, and Lily will get searching. Yes. Oh my Jesus. Let's do it. Let's do it. Banish the Lily off the field, dodging the impermanence. Yes. No, I mean, no. Oh, okay. I did misclick that a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to commit to it. Lily, searching for our... Let's grab a street. Maybe we'll get lucky off the Purrely here. I freaking played into Maxi a little bit more, but that's okay. We have a pretty off the top of the deck anyway, so it actually works out. Sure. I should not have discarded my Max C. I got too excited dodging the impermanence. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. X Purrely Nor. We have an additional draw. We have draw 2 with the X Purrely Nor. And we have, unfortunately drawing 2 cards extra under the Max C, which we definitely could have played around. But now we have a negate, unaffected, draw 2, not so bad. Street, get equipping, get our second Sleepy up in there, 7 material, don't mind me, and plump my Lily back into the field. I mean, what could really even beat this anyway? We have triple spin, hopefully drawn into a hand trap here. No good. Trash, as always. And we got more trash. Well, we did have a Max C, and we kind of threw it in the trash after dodging impermanence. Oh my God. Really? Evenly matched? What the heck? Oh my Jesus. Okay, maybe Max C wouldn't even be so good against this deck. Maybe. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We keep the X Purrely Nor. 7 material, super unaffected. Let's do it. Oh God, it's Exosister. Exosister has no outs. How can they out my X Purrely Nor? The biggest they could get is with Magnifica to 3,600 attack. 3,600 attack Magnifica. And that's it. They have no out to the Nor unless he's playing a Kaiju. They don't play Goddess, so we could just sit on our X Purrely Nor until we have lethal damage. So what we're gonna wanna do, we're gonna wanna use the Pretty. The Pretty, we're gonna wanna suck up their back row. We wanna get rid of as many Returnias as possible so they can't banish our field spell. We wanna set up the field spell, go purely Happy Memory, and then just swing in for game. We could try to attempt it early, and if it doesn't work, we just wait him out. Eventually he's gonna have to surrender. Did not even exceed some. That's wild. I mean, he can't do anything against the X Purrely Nor, and he's afraid of me just spinning him back. Oh my God. It is turn 14. We're gonna be skipping most of this duel. Oh my Jesus. Just sitting on the Nor forever against Exosister. They have no out to the X Purrely Nor. This is gonna be our final turn though. We're going in next turn. This is it. We're gonna spin as much of the back row as we can, and then we're going in for lethal. I've had enough. This is it. What? Dark Rebellion? Turn 14? What are you gonna do? Target my Nor and then reduce its attack? I'm unaffected. How do you, after 14 turns, cook up this play? Was this your secret combo? Okay, congratulations. You gain no attack and I don't get reduced. next? What the hale is that? Stella. Okay, we have Call by the Grave for Stella. We have Imperm for another. We're not going to negate that, though. We're going to be able to negate during our turn. So what we want to do here is we want to Lily equip from the graveyard, have enough negates for his extra sisters on the field, and we're going to get sucking on that back row. But we got to wait till the end phase. The end is here. Let's do it. It's time to spin the back row. Back row number 1. Let's go. A Called by the Grave. Imperm negate if you hit Lily. Do not finger the Lily. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's fine. You can banish my Purrely. We don't care. Let's keep on going. Spin number 2. Get rid of you and you. Let's make sure we don't get negated on a giant chain link. So while we're unaffected here, it's okay to be a bit wild with these spins. This will be the last spin on this chain. Then we're going to have to do them one by one afterward. Yup. And make sure we don't target the same card again. Not going to need the sleepies anymore. We're about to freaking deck out here. Not targeted yet. Triple spin back. Anything else? Anything else? Pass back, pass back, pass back. I just need this duel to end. This has been like a 1-hour duel. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Back to the deck you go. Goodbye, Purrely. Did not need you. All right. So we're unaffected at 5 materials, but we're going to keep on spinning. We don't want any of that back row activatable on our turn. So making sure that this is in the end phase, that they cannot set. Goodbye to back row number 1. Anything. We have to do separate chain links here. Let it resolve, toggle on. And then back row number 2, the final back row, all 5 back rows spun back into the deck, making sure we had at least 10 materials under our X Purrely Nor to do so. And then, oh my Jesus, do we have the biggest play ever. We're going to be able to get a super plump, delicious plumpy happiness, and then we're going to be able to go into X Purrely happiness with the leap and the damage in the battle phase, that is. Burn 1,500 per attack with multiple Purrely happinesses. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get plump, and then equip the plump with happy, delicious. We can only equip 3 times, but if we let it hit the graveyard, we can equip it from there. Stella, we do have the Call by the Grave for the Stella. We could Imperm the Sophia, so we're going to finger the Stella from the grave, negate the one on the fields, Imperm negate the Sophia on the fields. Oh, this is perfect. There's gonna be so much damage. Let's do it. We can also use the Delicious, make the Stella indestructible by battle. Ash, negate, chain link, block me, mate. Come on now. I'm not trying to summon for the deck. I'll just do the other one. Okay. Oh my Jesus, 15 turns and you surrender? On the final turn, you couldn't let me lethal you. Ain't no way. Jeez. All right, this is a great hand. We're going to open up Purrely first, try to eat up a negate, impermanent something. It's got something. Just didn't want to use it. Could be Imperm or Max C. Grab the leap. Now, what do we want to do here? We could Delicious into Lily. Actually, let's just go Purrely, eat up the Delicious, get plump right now, and then we'll make a Nor that way. Now he's got the Max C. Understandable. Very good. We want to wait and see if there's any more delays on their side of the screen. Get plumping. Eat up the sleepy with the plump. No delay in sight. No impermanence. No veiler. Nothing. This is perfect. Eat it up. And we're not going to banish ourselves. Definitely do not want to do that. We do want to discard. Get rid of the pretty. We're going to go into Lily. Lily into my friend. And let's go. Let's go. All right. My friend to me. Come to me. Let's set up as many sleepies under this plump that we could do. Let's go. Let's go. Sleepy, sleepy, and field spell if we don't get the sleepy, which will equip the sleepy during the end phase anyway. And we get in sleepy. Sleep it up. Equip onto me. Nice and plump. And let's make a beauty next to that plump. We're actually going to be using our leap to go into the Nor instead. So make use of the leap. It is under Max C, unfortunately. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to draw multiple cards during their standby phase. Leap into the X Purrely Nor, and then draw even more cards. Draw 4. 4-card draw. Ooh, Max C. Okay, we could chain leap onto this, and then we'll only draw 3 instead. I'm going to chain Max C in case he has a Call by the Grave. So if he negates my Max C, it negates his. Is not. I'm going to pass on the leap. So we're going to draw an additional card, but so will he. We are going for the draw 4. Give me some good hand traps here. Another Max C. Is this worth it? The 4th card we would have not drawn if we chained the leap. Now, if you chain leap to the sleepy activating a draw, you still draw that card. You just do not draw for the other one. Unaffected. Get drawn, draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. The 4th draw, this is the lucky one. Come to me. Ugh. All right, we give him a free draw for nothing because we can't draw into Ash or Veiler. We do have a negate. Oh my Jesus. Lava Golem. Oh my God. But that's okay. We don't care because we got my friend Purrely for a huge follow-up play. Add you, and add you. +3. Thank you very much. As long as it's not Makonko, 1-turn kill. Look at that fat hand. 8-card hand. Super duper lethal next turn. We are good. Oh my Jesus. Fire Dance, and we have no Veiler, no Ash. What is going on? How are these Makonko players not summoning Hugh Lee, by the way? Summoning my beauty? Give me another chance to draw. Of course, we draw into a freaking impermanence. Where's my Veiler? I needed a Veiler for this play. Maybe he doesn't have it. How could he not have it? That has to go into Hugh Lee. You have to be so crazy to not go into Hugh Lee right now. Come on now. Jesus. Hugh Lee on summon. And then we're going to draw. We needed Veiler before this. Even Ash could have stopped that. Are you kidding me? Veiler off the top of the deck, and now he's untargetable? Oh, my Jesus. No. Our win streak to a damn Makonko deck. You gotta tell me, I mean, this is toxic, right? Is this deck healthy for the ladder or what? How are we supposed to have healthy, nice win streaks and they freaking Makonko you? Probably the only deck we'll actually lose to. We win mirror match, we beat everything else. That's okay. Pretty damn good hand, if I do say so myself. We're gonna try to bait the negate with Purrely, so you do want to identify that with your hand. If you have a great hand, whip out the Purrelys first, see if they eat up any negates, grab any other cards you may want to add to your combo, and then you go from there. All right, we got Sleepy, so now we get an additional draw during the opponent's turn. That is good for me. Very nice. Spin that back. Droll. Oh my Jesus. We can still make a Nor with this, actually. Okay. Purely delicious. Equip 2 from the graveyard. We got 4 material. Activate Sleepy from the hand. 5 material. We're great. Let's do it. Wow, wow, wow. Do we have to start playing around Droll? He surrenders. I was gonna say, do we have to start playing around Droll in the draw phase or what? We are now going second, but we got Max C and Impermanence. If I ever forget to Max C, it is because I am lazy. You should toggle on in the draw phase, use it in the standby phase. Why standby and not draw? Well, if they are playing around Droll and Lockbird themselves, you want them to activate their effect that would special summon so that you can chain your Max C to it. If you Max C before that, that's not good. That's why standby phase is better. Okay. Blah, blah, blab it up. Sure, sure, sure. Quadra back row lab. Okay, did we even negate anything good here? Probably has all the traps already. Purely street plus back row. Don't mind if I do. I would love to make myself untargetable here. We will be maxing that. What is he setting up here? He's going to be setting up a lovely, yes? But he didn't initiate with the big welcome first. He did big welcome first. I don't know. Maybe we would still max C in response to that because lovely return Ariana's pop a card in our hand. Lady. The lady is here. Could change to the impermanence. We can't imperm the lady, by the way. It's untargetable, so we gotta be careful about that. Now, Plump could banish it non-targeting, which is good. Let's set up our targeting protection. Anything? We are good. You could always chain to your field spell because on the resolution of the field spell, that's when your monster would be activating and when they would even attempt to target it. Also, if they have some card like Torrential Tribute, which no one's playing, it would make it miss the timing. Let's go. Protecting our field spell, getting rid of our dead impermanence. We're going with the Purely here. We do not want to get impermanence. Lily, come to me. We gotta make the big plays of that Happy in the graveyard. We're going in for lethal damage. Untargetable. Attack into Ariana for game. He did have big welcome. Okay, he waited. We don't have Happy. We don't have Happy to protect our Lily from destruction. So let's summon a Purely from the deck here. Get rid of you. Both will be activating. You are under max C also. The clock. What the clock? Not a lovely. Okay, return back the clock. Let's grab my friend Purely, and we are good. Having to deal with the lovely. That seems very nice. Okay, Ariana with the random draw, sure. Dragonite Prison, that is not good. And chain the lady, because we didn't have anything to chain to it. We could not chain link block it. Clock activate whatever he sets in the deck. This duel just became a problem. Now, the Dragonite Prison's not going to target. It's going to be able to deal with either of our Purelys on the fields, which is unfortunate. Getting rid of Purely or Purely. Purely gone. So we still got Lily to use the happiness in the graveyard, and we should be in a good spot. Purely resolving. Got double my friend. My friend it up. Let's go. I did grab a dimensional barrier though. So what do we do to dimensional barrier? Is he waiting for the X Purely Nor, which it does work against that, by the way. Let's search first with the my friend Purely. Let's see what he does here. D barrier. Exceeds are illegal now. Well, damn. Okay. If I were playing Anima, the lady's untargetable because there's a set card. And we got to go to plan B. Plan B is Azalea. So what we want to do is we want to ensure we can get 4 spells in the graveyard, and we're going to get a Purely onto the field here. Either or. Very good. Now, give me anything. I'm good with anything. Sleepy, great. That's going to be a good way to get a card into the grave. We have 2 spells in the graveyard right now, so we're going to make it 4. Sleepy it up. Sleepy. Discard my friend Purely. And then Azalea, we can pop the back row. And then we could battle into the lady using the Azalea effect to destroy her. So even though we got Dimensional Barrier, we're still doing well. Okay, I didn't even see what revealed. Yeah. Grab the Delicious. Come to me. Don't mind me. Azalea pop. Lady doesn't protect the back row, and we're good. I mean, destroy at the start of the damage step. Banish a spell from the graveyard. Goodbye to that back row. Let's go. Azalea, stay on the field because we have 4 spells in the graveyard. They don't even have to be 4 different ones. Very nice. Imagine using Dimensional Barrier and still losing. Banish from the graveyard. We're going to get rid of the My Friend Purrely since we can't really interact with that. And start the damage steps. We do not get to declare another attack. Called by is not so bad against a Labyrinth deck. We could use the Delicious to protect our Lily from battle destruction if we want to. We also got Veiler. Veiler called by Delicious. Ooh, this is good. This is good. We might want to discard the Veiler though. Ariana, we're going to negate that. Veiler, negate. He does have a big welcome in the graveyard, but he's probably not going to use it. I think he'll save it. He is using it. Okay. All right. We have called by for Ladying the Clock. What is he searching for that was so important to dodge the Veiler? Sure. I don't see how I could win this. I think we definitely got this. Torby it up. Torby, add back the clock. We could call by the clock as soon as it activates. It's hard once per turn. So you do want to save it for that in case they have another copy of the clock or could get access to one. All right. Welcome it up. Sure. Torby discard. You ain't using that welcome, boy. Is not happening. I do not think so. He thinks he's gonna labyrinth, welcome, pop a card in the field, and then pop again with the lovely. Definitely not happening. So we are in fact going to wait for the clock to be added back to the hand, wait for it to activate, and once it activates, that's when we're gonna call by. Sure. Oh, look at this. He thinks. He thonks. Come on, Labyrinth Fool. Clock in the grave. Now we negate. Finger the clock. Welcome, Labyrinth. No good set. He swings into the Lily. Do we Delicious? I'll actually let it. I'll let it die, and that's fine. Azalea goes both ways, mate. You thought that I could only banish from the graveyard during my turn to destroy you? What are you doing? Maybe you're trying to kill your Ariana on purpose so I don't lethal you over it with happiness? I don't think so. You're not thinking that. There's no way. You really thought you were dealing with my Azalea. Yeah. Okay, we keep Lily, and we have a full field. All right, so welcome on summon. We'll pop a card in the field. Sure. So we got the Delicious. We got My Friend Purrely. We got a card in the hand. We're good. No matter what he pops, that is not a lovely. And you took out my Azalea. Really? Yeah. He made it his main mission to deal with my Azalea. Are you kidding me? Dimensional Barrier, leading me to summon Azalea. Well, damn. I think we all learned from this duel. We need to summon Azalea more. Even without getting de-barriered, summon that Azalea. Get double Purrely on the field, pop the back row, then make the plays. We definitely want to be doing that. The clock is still negated. Yeah, I fingered the clock last turn. So what are you thinking? These lab players are going wild. Okay. Negates. Chain Torby. Wow, he's really committing. He really thinks he's going to be using this new trap he sets in the deck. Well, he's about to be disappointed. Yep, I don't think so. Negate. Negate again. Negate. All right. It's time to win it. My Friend Purrely. Let's set up with a happy and or a pretty. All right, don't mind if I do. We're going to be using the Lily to equip from the graveyard. We could start spinning back row. We could suck up cards in the field. We can get a Purrely on the field. The Purrely could use the happy in the hand. We could use the pretty in the graveyard with the Lily on the fields. We're going to make the Ariana indestructible by battle. Discard the leap. We do not need that. Wait, we don't have a Purrely. Okay, double Lily. That's fine. We'll search. We'll search for Purrely by returning the Purrely back on the deck. Chain, link 2, return the Purrely, and Lily search for Purrely, normal summon Purrely, and then we're going to attach the happy to the Purrely, and we're great. Let's go. It all works out perfectly. That's a cool little play we did there. Top 3 come to me. We don't not need it, but I'll take it. Double happy? Sure. Don't mind if I do. Completely untargetable, by the way. Let's make our beauty first, and with the beauty, we're going to be sucking up a card in the field. Could also have made Plump. Plump could then suck up the pretty in the graveyard and gain the effect also. Let's get happy. Happy come to me. Multiple attack. Equip onto the beauty. Change the battle position of the Ariana. She's indestructible by battle. Attack for game. So let's look. What do we want to suck up here before we go in? Let's use the effect of our pretty. Send our Lily that is not needed. Suck up you. Come to me. A big welcome, Labyrinth. Let's do it. Happy member. Oh. Surrendering like a fool. We finally were paying attention to toggle on in the draw phase, standby phase, the max C. Ooh, math mac. You are under max C and you did not negate. So I'll see you all at the end of this turn. Eat Soul on a super factorial, which will send a card from our field and hand to the graveyard. He also has the Signet Conflict in the back row. So Signet Conflict, negate anything, and super factorial, negate, and double send. We have a fat hand. Let's go, let's go. Purrely, I need you to get lucky here. Always remember the Purrely is not hard once per turn. So if you could swarm your opponent with Purrelys before you whip out the Lily, that is always a good play. The unfortunate thing about that in Master Duel is Maxi exists. So swarming your opponent with Purrely and TCG a lot more effective. All right, let's get revealing. Street and a pretty. We're not really worried about being targeted here. He has non-target send, and he's got a negate. So let's see if we could sneak suck one of his back row cards. Come on, pretty. Suck it up, and we're gonna set a back row, and we're gonna try to get sucking. What do we hope we suck? Yeah, Signet Conflict could be good. I mean, they're both good to suck up. Let's set the leap, and the suck is here. Pretty get sucking. Come to me, back row. What is it? Chaining super factorial? That is not what I'm sucking. So you did not Signet Conflict, and you're chaining super factorial instead. Okay, sure. We're going to attempt to negate the Laplation. Laplation could, of course, negate our negate, but it eats up a negate. Randomly discard a card from our hand. Let's go. And this is still going to resolve. We're still going to suck up your Signet Conflict. So we deal with the conflict. Thank you very much. And then we try to negate. Beauty, eat up a negate as you negate me. Randomly discard, and then we win no matter what. I mean, this is happy OTK. Could OTK right over the Laplation. We could delicious boost up the happiness and then make it indestructible by battle, which is lethal over a 2700 attack monster. And he's at 6000 life. So this is more than enough for lethal damage. We're gonna use Sleepy to get the happy into the graveyard. Ash. Okay. We're still good. We're gonna go happy, discard delicious. Yeah, we don't want to discard the happy. Discard delicious. And then we still have 6000 life. We should get this. We got this. We're good. We got my friend Purrely searching for another delicious that we'll be discarding. Perfectly fine. So this is just making something indestructible like card effect. This does not matter at all. Oh, and he's scooping. He knows it. Lethal damage. They never let you do it. That's why you need to make sure to watch my OTK video so that you can learn how to OTK for those that do not surrender. Of course, we missed the maxi in the standby phase, but that's okay. It is against Labyrinth. Ton of Labyrinth players recently. What's going on? I think the Mad Lads are realizing that Dimensional Barrier works against X Purrely Nor. Maybe I should make a Labyrinth video myself. Except I'm not playing against much Purrely. I'm pretty much the only Purrely on the ladder here. What's going on? Set up that welcome. Very fine. I think we'll be skipping. Nope, we don't have to. Let's. Baylor. Late to the freaking party. Welcome. You maxi me. I'm called by the grave. Negate your maxi. And I think I'm also going to toss in my own maxi. Before the finger negates, ours will resolve, so we will be drawing, and you won't. Sounds fair. Not negated. Negated. All right. Now, what we want to do from here, we want to try to happiness OTK this fool. Let's lead with the Lily. Lily, come to me. He's got non-target destruction with the Welcome Labyrinth and the field spell. We'll grab a street in case he has anything targetable in the back row there. All right. As soon as the street resolves, we're going in. Chaining Welcome Labyrinth. Lovely. Goodbye, Lily. Sure. And randomly get popping. Let's go. Just don't hit my friend. We're good. What's good? Did you draw? No freaking way. Just destroyed my friend Purrely. Holy shite. That random pop just screwed me so bad. Oh, no. We could still whip out a Purrely. Labyrinth's not going to OTK us. Gotta get lucky. Gotta get really lucky here. Come on. Get rid of Lily. We have Valor, and we got a body on the fields. Nothing in the graveyard to equip besides the Delicious, which is not going to be a play. Come on now. Purrely, Sleepy, no good. Trash. Oh, happiness. Yes, I have found happiness at last. Untargetable Purrely, by the way. Let's go. This is actually lethal damage. It's just straight up lethal damage. Ain't no way. Wow. I'm thinking with Lily, maybe I should have searched for another My Friend in case he would have popped it, but you would think he would activate his Welcome Labyrinth in response to the activation of the effect of My Friend Purrely and not just randomly pop the My Friend Purrely out of my freaking hand. Let's go. Lethal it up. Protected from battle. Activate. Come to me. Delicious. Delish. Boost up my happiness as we reduce the Ariana. He could chain link block though. Maybe he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Do not tell. Chain link block. If you watched my video where I tell you how to counter this, OTK plus how to counter, and then I literally go on the ladder and people do not do the counter. So it's on you to be ignorant and not watch the video and see how to counter me. Now this is gonna be good because we're gonna start spinning back row. Spin it back. Equip, boost, non-target spin, back to the hand, and that's it. You now have nothing activatable. You can't do anything. We're not gonna be discarding here. I do not think so. Bam! Activate. Search it up, get reducing, and this would be a really good chain link block here. Blocking the happy here would really screw us up. And of course, that back row card we spun back was the only card that was going to be able to chain link block us from equipping, which that equip then allowed us to spin back. Very well done. Spin back that dead back row card that was not activatable this turn. Let's go. This mad lad is actually letting us go all the way. Ain't no way. Is this really the first time this fool is being OTK'd? He does not. He knows. How does he not know? Let's go. Let's open up with our Purrely, eat up some disruption, if any, maybe add to our hand here. We do want to add to our hand because it's not that great. Sleepy. Now the hand is great. See, one additional quick play spell, and now we could work with this. Let's get Sleepy up in here. Sleepy come forth. We could discard the Lily, and we'll go Lily into my friend, into Delicious, and we have a wonderful play. Lily. Always fix up your bad hand with the Purrely. Let's set this up. Triple Delish. This is why this was limited to one in TCG. Yes, TCG. OCG limited Sleepy instead. And we could just use the Purrely. We don't even have to use the Lily. Get equipping. Equip the Delish and get plumping. With the plump, we're going to be equipping up the Happy. And we're going to have to discard the Call by the Grave to get a second spell or trap in the grave. Equip, do not banish. We're going to protect something from card effect destruction. Oh, we should have done my friend Purrely, but whatever. Call by the Grave, get out of here. Come forth, Purrely. And if we don't rip into a beauty, we could make the Robin. No. Okay, so we make Robin. We got Plump into the Nor. Let's equip up the 2 spells in our graveyard here. Very good. And now it is time for X Purrely Nor, unaffected from activated effects. And we got Robin to protect it. If they special summon, we spin it back. All right. This is the way. Plus max C. I mean, this is impossible to lose. We got triple spin plus 2 Robin spin. We spin in to win, and we're going to max C this up during the standby phase. First, of course, get our Sleepy draw, maybe a hand trap here. I never draw hand traps off my sleep. Good luck. Auto freaking E. Oh my gosh. If this is Makonko, this could be a Labyrinth deck, and we'll be okay. As long as we don't get Kaiju'd or Lava Golems. Come on. Ain't no freaking way we just got Kaiju'd. Oh my freaking Jesus. We're not gonna Robin spin that back. I don't think so. My friend Purrely, but does it even freaking matter? Makonko is literally the only deck we lose to. This is ridiculous. How can you have a perfect win streak with a deck like Makonko Kaijuing and Lava Goleming you? The final confirmation that this is a Makonko. In fact, Ohime, water. Spin back my Robin. Robin, goodbye. Summon a Hugh Lee. Special summon your Ohime. GG no re. Let's go. Could even go into Hare. Add an equip, and you could grab the Fire Dance, and then you could mill the Hugh Lee. You could then reborn the Hugh Lee with the Fire Dance, and with an Hare, and the Hugh Lee on the field, the Ohime that is, you got game. Discard Ohime that you revealed. What is he doing? Ceremony before activating the water to spin back my Robin? Ain't no freaking way. This dude is throwing. Robin, spin back. Let's go. Ohime, back to the hand. You go. Damn, this dude may not have lethal now. Can we actually win this? How'd he screw this up? Now you're gonna... It's a little too late for that. You Kaiju'd me. You had water. You had the preparation of rites. You had the absolute nuts. You're untargetable now. Jeez. Give it to me. Boom. That's it. You have nothing left. I could not believe it. All right. We have about 20 different ways to win this. So Hugh Lee is untargetable. The equip card's untargetable. Let's force out the back row, and then we're gonna go in. What's non-targetable removal is the Happiness spin back row. We also have Plump, which could banish the Hugh Lee, but we want to leave the Hugh Lee on the field. We want to spin back the back row, making her to be targetable, and then once she's targetable, we are going to have to negate her. So spin back the back row, negate the Hugh Lee, and then we want to make her into indestructible with the delicious, and then we got lethal damage. Let's do it. With the street, we are protected from being targeted by the rivalry he has in the back row that could negate us with an Axe of Fools. He could also steal our monster. So very good that we have this protection right here. Purrely maybe could add even more cards to our hand here. Literally anything is okay. Even nothing's okay. That street is fine. Discard fodder is fine. We want to discard. We want to keep on summoning. Let's do it. Just like this with our hand. Purrely, we're going to start with the beauty. Beauty's going to be dealing with the back row. Then we're going to follow up with the happy. The back row that is targetable. We do not need this kaiju. We are going to activate our pretty. Send that kaiju, suck up the back row. Come to me. Forcing the activation of the rivalry. Rivalry can only equip onto the Purrely. So Purrely is double untargetable. All right, sure. May as well toss in a delicious chain. Can boost up that beauty while also making the Purrely indestructible by battle. Because the great thing about the delicious is it does not target. So we do not care that you are untargetable. We also could non-target change her battle position if she were to be in defense. Do not change the battle position. Make indestructible by battle and discard to summon our Lily. So we want to get the happiness in the graveyard so that the Lily can equip it, attach it onto a happiness. All right, let's activate that Lily. Come to me, happy. Activate that Lily. Let's search our deck for a card that we do not even need. We'll take the leap in case something goes wrong here. I don't see how anything can go wrong. We're untargetable. We're top tier. We are here. Let's do it. Let's give Makanko a taste of their own medicine. A good old lethal OTK on your non-targetable Purrely. Let's do it. Let's start spinning that back row. Happiness equip the delicious. Give a nice little boost onto our happiness, and we'll spin back row number 1. Gotta do it twice though. So you know what? Let's just add it to the chain. Let's double spin. Double spinach within the same chain. Non-target spin, and the Mad Lad did not even chain link block. Didn't even try. Unfreaking believable. Let's go. Equip. Spin it back. Equip. Well, first we have to actually make it indestructible by card effect, sure. Equip, and then spin it back. Whoop. All right, make you indestructible by battle again. Sure, why not? Now, don't forget, we have to negate you. Let's swing on in. Let's see if he has anything. Anything on the attack declare? Anything? Think about it. Nothing. And now, with our untargetable beauty, we will negate. Now, negated, targetable, attackable. Let's do it. 3,200, activate, search our deck, happiness, additional attack, and we're gonna get reducing. Reduce 0 by half of 0. Reduce, attack again, happy, boost onto the happiness, and then we could spin back that final back row card, whatever it is. We'll never know what it was. What the heck was that back row that you didn't even want to activate? Maybe a ceremony? Make indestructible by card effects. Boom. And on our final search that we need to do, we'll grab a delicious. We could boost up our beauty. Get beauty nice and plump. Half of 0 again. Take this, Makanko. Damn. Giving Purrely a taste of her own medicine. That's what I'm talking about. And with that win, that is going to be our rank up to Master 2. Yes. Wow, we had so many wins. Our only loss to a Makanko Fool. 11-1. Let's go. Thank you very much. We are out.